Okay.
God.
This was cut up in his desk. He put this in his desk.
Yeah.
That is a thing. We also have...
Can we see what is listed on that evidence list? Is that a no?
Apparently.
Well, that's unfortunate.
See, how was there so much blood at the other place? Is what I'm saying. If he died on the spear, there was a lot of blood over there.
Yeah, no, we didn't
Like, whose
find
blood
any
was
around
that?
the armor.
If he bled out,
But I'm wondering if that's the track we need to be on. Because right
Yeah.
now we're just trying to connect him to a forgery.
An embarrassing amount of time later.
So a couple of these things specifically like say Gant on it, right?
So I am pretty sure that this cloth is from Emma, like pushing Neil, but the game is saying evidence for something but what? So the game still doesn't know. So I think that may be something that's
jar.
updated.
I think it's the jar.
You think that's a forgery?
Well, I think it's a contradiction, right? He keeps saying, what is it? On the one where he's like, I didn't forge anything. It literally says it's in his safe, right? Like, why was the last piece in his safe if he didn't forge anything, right? Like, why would it be in his safe? Lana shouldn't have, like, the code to that, right?
Okay, I see what you're getting at.
Any thoughts?
I was talking to the chat, sorry.
All right. I think I'm gonna do that on this.
Give
have my
it a
full support.
try.
I'm doing it. Objection!
Music, stop.
You claim you had nothing to do with the forgery, but
Music,
I'm afraid that is a claim you cannot back up.
Explain yourself.
Several pieces of evidence were found in your office. Take this jar, for example.
That's the blue badger you showed us earlier.
A piece of this jar was discovered in your safe. Not only that, but the evidence list I presented earlier, TAP, was actually found inside your desk. I wonder if we could have presented either of them.
It was found where?
You see, Chief Gant, these articles of evidence uncovered in your office, TAP, are both concrete proof that you also played a part in the illegal investigation.
Chief Gant, what's the meaning of this?
Oh!
Merry Christmas! You're a month late, Chief Gant!
He is a defense attorney who may even rival Worthy in breaking the law.
Oh no! So you admitted then that you were involved in the forgery.
Who, me? Or do you mean you?
What?
Huh?
Oh, no, reverse card.
Huh?
Me? Why would I have anything to do with that?
Well, you were the one who snuck into my office when you found this evidence.
God.
I hate this man.
Prosecutors aren't the only ones capable of forging evidence, you know. Defense attorneys can do so too. Isn't that right, Rado?
No.
Objection.
Oh!
However,
Edward standing up.
Detective Gumshoe was present during the investigation.
The
Worthy, my
alibi.
boy. Not even detectives are exempt from the law.
Where's the security cameras, huh?
Rest
Seriously.
assured, Dick will receive his due punishment.
Oh no.
You heard it here first, folks. I'm a Dick Punisher. What?
What? If Detective Gumshoe's salary drops any further, he'll get paid to work. Wasn't he fired already?
He was fired, but if it drops below zero,
man.
it's gonna be
Oh,
negative.
you're right. You're right.
Yes, well, in light of the detective's presence, please give us your testimony regarding the pieces of evidence found in your office.
Pudgy's on our side.
In their relation to the forgery that took place at the crime scene.
Well, they're all related to those criminal defense attorneys, like I was just saying. My. Kids these days no longer know how to put two and two together.
That sounds like you. Just saying.
Let's see, what was it now? A jaw fragment in a list? For all I know, you could have planted them in my office. Anyway, you can't prove when those pieces of evidence were discovered. If they were found after Doc was convicted, then they're worthless. There's no reason I'd participate in a forgery. Rearranging the crime scene wouldn't help me out anyway.
For that I disagree. It would get you into the position you are now.
Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
when investigating the crime scene, you should have been more careful to observe protocol.
You do understand that I am the chief of police, right? There will be consequences. Indeed, I believe I will press charges so you won't make the same mistake again.
Can you press charges from jail?
Yeah, you can.
Damn it.
Really?
Death sentence it is. All right, let's go. Can't press charges if
Phoenix
he's dead.
going for the throat.
Can't press charges if he's dead. That's all I'm
You
saying.
hear that, guys? You can't press charges if you're dead.
Can't fire Gumshoe. Can't get on Edgeworth's case. Can't press charges.
Wait,
You know.
Hold on.
God.
If this game has taught me anything, it's taught me that if you have a spirit medium, you can press charges if you're
Oh,
dead.
no.
Hold it.
That's true.
The Ouija board calls Detective
Oh,
Gann
no.
to the stand.
Honestly, their little charms does look like the Ouija board planchette.
My apologies, Chief, but would you mind waiting until tomorrow for that?
Court case in the middle of a court case.
Today is, well, you know.
All right, OG. In return, though.
What? You definitely couldn't press charges like in the middle of a court case, like a trial.
I know. Place right.
Oh, what is happening here? Judge?
Dinner date?
Yeah, he's a punisher. That's what we.
Oh,
confirmed.
no.
Oh my god.
You
no.
can't say it. Only I can
What?
say it.
I can't say it. Why can't I say it?
It's my
Alright,
word.
you gotta turn your
I
card in. I'm
see.
sorry.
What?
I'm sorry.
My
You can't be
badge.
Ace. I'm the Dick Punisher. What
Oh,
the
okay.
hell?
What? Are these guys telepathic? When you're in a relationship that long, I guess that's what happens.
God.
Let it be a lesson, Phoenix. Don't let you and Edgeworth go that way.
Oh. Press. I'm like waiting for you to read it. Taff, I'd appreciate if you stopped making these ridiculous accusations.
Wow, took the
Allegation.
words right out of my mouth. But yeah, you do have a point. You wouldn't have the guts to do something like that.
Well, I'll have you know, back in my day, I once broke into a cattle ranch and
Mr. Wright, what are you saying?
That was 15 years ago. Statute of limitations have run out. You know, it doesn't matter.
Ah, and, no, the statute of limitations for murder is 15 years, but apparently for cow tipping it's eternal.
Oh no.
Anyway, you can't prove you didn't carry in the evidence, can you? If you have proof to the contrary, you're going to need it later.
I have multiple eyewitness testimonies.
Later? What are you talking about? What else? I'm talking about when Rotto's prints are found. Yes, if they're found inside my safe, they would prove his investigation was illegal.
Oh no. I've never faced someone as slimy as this guy, even though I'm really slimy myself by freaking breaking into people's cases.
I don't know. Does that Saturday afternoon with Edgeworth count as slimy, or is that a different kind
no.
of...
Dylan, I have a question. If
Yes.
Well, I guess I can probably answer it myself, but I'm curious if the law has anything to say about it. If I, like, know the code to a safe, like, that's not breaking, is it?
If you open a safe that you happen to know the code to?
Yeah, even if it's not mine.
So, the term breaking and entering that you hear with burglary a lot, it doesn't actually have to break. Like, you can open a door, and that's breaking.
I see.
So,
yes.
Yeah.
Alright.
oh yes.
Darn.
It essentially means, we gotta be careful with what we're talking about, because burglary is what breaking and entering is used for.
Okay.
And there's no, like, opening a safe crime.
If I
But yeah.
opened the safe to steal, well, I guess, okay, then it doesn't matter. If I open and close a safe, nobody can do anything about it, right?
There's no crime for that, generally speaking, sure.
Alright, so even if my prints are found on the keypad,
Or
showing
he's
that I,
saying
like,
that-
proof to open it.
He's saying that you planted evidence into the safe, and so it's proof that you tampered. And that you also collected the evidence illegally, so that
Uh-huh.
you're also, like, should be disbarred or something.
I see. Oh, there's only 2 pieces here. Alright, press the second part. Hold it! What do you mean by that?
This is all purely hypothetical, of course. But suppose I did place those items in my safe.
But you did.
Again, hypothetically. Such an act wouldn't necessarily constitute forgery. I'm just an eclectic collector.
Objection! Tap! If concealing evidence found at a crime scene isn't forgery.
I'm not through speaking yet, Righto. It all depends on when the evidence was discovered.
Oh, that's the game you want to play.
Oh, wait,
And
where'd
we
it
prove a
go?
when.
Why did it go from only having 2 statements that I could press to suddenly having a ton of them? It's very weird.
Not entirely sure.
We gotta prove a when. Do we have any whens in chat?
Let's look at the court chat.
That's not the chat I was talking about, but okay.
Oh, what would there be a when?
Have you pressed everything? I don't think so.
I don't think so. Did I just press
Press
this
that.
one? I
No,
don't
you
think
didn't.
I did. It went weird. What do you mean by that?
Wait.
Essentially, instead of giving me like a press harder, it was like, here's a like side branch statement that I was very confused about there.
Huh.
Oh, we did.
Yeah, we did
talk
do
about
this one.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I thought that looked
I was
familiar.
like, what is happening?
Confusion.
Stop.
So I am confusion.
I need to press this, though. Hold
Right.
it! Are you saying this jar fragment wasn't discovered in the initial investigation?
It would appear not. After all, it wasn't listed in the evidence list.
What?
For all we know,
That sounds very sus.
suddenly materialized the day after Doc was sent.
If it came from a jar that was in the materials list. Wouldn't that be... what? Objection! Tap! Oh, and wouldn't that be convenient?
Right. The chief is talking about a possibility, and so as long as you can't rule that out, your remarks, however clever they may be, would only succeed in wasting time.
Tell me something I don't know.
Come now, Rado. Think about it.
Think, Phoenix, think!
Alright. Press! Hold it! Tap! How can you look me in the eye and say that?
Because I'm innocent.
You're closing your eyes.
Remember? Who was it that murdered Neil?
This look makes me think otherwise.
I'm not sure I care for the word murder here.
Okay, I'm going out on a limb. One, Judge, you're full of because you wanted to prosecute freaking 9-year-old Edgeworth for throwing a gun and possibly killing his father. Number two, what if Gant actually still did kill Neil and he faked the evidence that Emma did it so that Lana thought that it was Emma and he could manipulate her and this is the blackmail?
I would not say it's far-fetched.
That's what I'm thinking.
We've yet to see a reason for why he would kill Neil.
We know
although,
the reason is to get dark and so he could become the chief of police.
okay,
That was
That's
our
fair.
working theory for a long time.
Like,
It's
like
also-
a power
Power.
play, right?
Yeah.
it's also possible that since Neil was fired up after getting the award, he was like, "Listen, I can't have you be so shady," and so
Yeah, maybe
maybe
that
that
too.
precipitated something.
Yeah.
But in the end, the person responsible for Mr. Marshall's unfortunate demise was Emma Skye.
Oh, wouldn't that be rich though? Then we have 2 cases where the murderer was written down and it wasn't actually them. Because that happened for Mia with Maya, and now it would happen with Emma for Neil.
I'm telling you, dream theory. This is just Phoenix having a very
No.
elaborate dream.
This is not a dream. Well, now do you see?
Alright, last press. Hold it. Really, Chief Gant. At the very least, there is one very large benefit you would have reaped from all of this.
Oh, I wasn't aware. What is this benefit?
Oh, you weren't aware? Well, that would of course be the position you have, Chief of Police.
Oh.
The resolution of the SL9 incident secured your promotion to Chief. Point. That in itself is sufficient motive, which I don't even need.
Oh, ho, ho. And a Merry Christmas to you.
Little late.
That's a good one. Do you really think that I'm that incompetent?
Sadly, no.
What do you mean?
Well, incompetence is the kind of thing where you're not able to do your job effectively. But even without that case, I was already in line to become the next chief. The resolution of SL9 merely sped up the inevitable a little.
Is that true, Edgeworth?
Yes, he was going to be made chief anyway.
Uh-oh.
Be careful when pointing that finger, or you might wind up being the one pointed at.
Uno, reverse again. How many of those do you have?
Too many. Somebody ban him from those cards.
So that means there's only one possible motivation for you to commit forgery. If you didn't do it for yourself, then did it for someone else. Don't be silly, Worthy. You know me better than that. I don't care about anyone else.
Me, myself, and I.
There are only 3 people that I look out for. Me, myself, and I. There, it's out in the open now.
I'm a conceited.
Archie, would you mind if I changed my testimony a teensy?
By all means, please do.
What?
Oh, you know it takes at least
Hold it.
3 times before we get the straight story.
Nothing in it for you. Are you certain about that?
Sorry, but the only person I care about is yours truly. That girl, Lana's little sister, was it? If you think I felt sorry for her, you better think again.
Oh no, I don't think you felt sorry for Emma. I think you felt for Lana if you felt for anybody at all.
You're right. You don't feel sorry for anyone.
I think, okay, no, I still think that he did it, and the motive was not necessarily to be chief, but to get literally the prosecutor's office under his thumb by promoting Lana to go over there and having her, like, with the blackmail. You know what I'm saying?
Be tough on crime and tough on people. That's how I was raised. You seem to relax enough on yourself, though. Oh, ho, ho, ho! And a Merry Christmas to you, Worthy.
We hope you enjoyed watching this episode of the Arcade Cabinet.
Join us. We're live 9 p.m. Eastern, Twitch, and YouTube.
If you like what you've seen so far, consider giving us a like and subscribe for more content and chaos.
See you next time.
And Meowth, that's right.
No.